Good morning to you. Hooray! Hooray! Let's read our first book about Halloween. And the first book we're going to read today is called The Halloweener. Okay, let's see what happens to this dog. There once was a dog named Oscar, who was half a dog tall and 1.5 dogs long. Because of his unusual size and shape, all the other dogs made fun of him. Wiener dog, they called, and Oscar did not like it one bit. Oscar's mom was no help either. Every morning when the dogs walked off to obedience school, Oscar's mom stood in the front yard and called out, "Farewell, my little Vienna sausage." And the other dogs laughed and laughed. Most of the time, Oscar was upset by all this, but not today. Today was Halloween, and Oscar was thinking about other things. Oscar daydreamed about Halloween night, trick-or-treaters, and scary costumes. When Oscar got home, he dashed upstairs to start working on his scary Halloween costume. But when he got to his room, a surprise was waiting for him. "Happy Halloween, my little sausage Link," said his mom. "I've made you a costume to wear for trick-or-treating." It was a giant hot dog bun, complete with mustard on top. And guess who was supposed to be in the middle? Oscar did not want to hurt his mom's feelings, so he decided he should wear the silly costume. That night, all the dogs on the block gathered to show off their costumes. Everyone was looking quite scary. Then Oscar showed up, looking quite frank. When the dogs saw Oscar, they howled with laughter. "Look at Oscar," they cried. "He really is a wiener dog." Oscar was so embarrassed. Wiener dog," they laughed as they ran to go trick-or-treating. Oscar tried to keep up with the dogs, but his silly costumes kept slowing him down. All night long, the dogs hounded every treat they could get their paws on. So by the time Oscar got to each house, there were no treats left. Soon trick-or-treating was over, and the dogs walked home past a spooky graveyard. Suddenly, a horrible hissing sound filled the air. All the dogs stopped in their tracks. Then out of the graveyard rose a ghastly monster. The dogs screamed. They dropped their treats and jumped into a nearby pond. The monster moved closer. "Please don't eat us," cried the dogs. The monster yelled and hissed. "Hoo, hoo, hoo," cried the dogs. The monster jumped up and down. "Somebody save us," they cried. Just then, somebody showed up. It was Oscar. Because Oscar was so short, he saw something that the other dogs did not see. "That's no monster," cried Oscar. and with a loud bark, Oscar waddled to the rescue. Oscar jumped and tugged with all his might. Rip! And there, standing in the moonlight, were a couple of ornery cats. Help, cried the cats. We're being attacked by a giant Frankfurter. And they ran off screaming through the night. The dogs in the pond had seen the whole thing. And now it was their turn to be embarrassed. We've been chased into the pond by a pack of cats. But Oscar was a true friend. He leaped into the water and swam out to the dogs. Oscar's silly costume made a wonderful life raft, and the dogs climbed up. All aboard, cried Oscar. When they got back to dry land, all the dogs shared their Halloween treats with Oscar. Because Oscar had been so brave, they changed their nickname from Wiener Dog to Hero Sandwich. And from that night on, nobody ever made fun of Oscar again. Happy Halloween! Yay for Oscar! What a good job. Okay. Right. Let's sing the Three Little Pumpkins song. Three little pumpkins jumping on a bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more pumpkins jumping on the bed. Two little pumpkins jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more pumpkins jumping on the bed. One little pumpkin jumping on the bed, but he fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more pumpkins jumping on the bed. Hooray! Okay, let's get our next Halloween book. What are we going to read? Oh, I have an idea. Let's read My Monster Mama Loves Me So. My monster mama loves me so. Let me tell you how I know. When I wake up, she tweaks my nose, tickles all my pointy toes, combs the cobwebs from my bangs, and makes sure that I brush my fangs. She gives me great big hairy hugs, bakes me cookies filled with bugs. And when I'm sick, she's twice as nice. She gives me lizard juice with ice. She helps me climb the jungle gym, takes me to the swamp to swim, and comes to all my baseball games. She claps and stamps and roars my name. And when the scary things come out to wave their arms and scream and shout, she tells me, don't be frightened, dear, and shows me how to disappear. On rainy, windy, stormy nights, she breathes and makes a cozy blaze. We read some books, toss on more logs, sing camping songs, and roast hot dogs. On summer evenings, after dark, we go strolling through the park. We practice tricks I've learned today and gaze up at the Milky Way. And when the moon sets in the sky, she sings a monster lullaby or brings that shriek and moan and creep, soothing things to help me sleep. Oops, and one other thing is true. Your monster mama loves you too. The end. Hooray for the monster mama! All right. Okay, let's sing one other song about the itsy bitsy spider. Join along if you know, right? Get your fingers ready, okay? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Hooray! You did it! Great job! Excellent. Okay, so let's read another book about Halloween. We're going to read a book called Monster Party. See all the cute monsters? Monster Party. Let's see what the monsters do. Monster invited and monster delighted. Monster squeals, so excited. Monster prepare, monster brush hair. Monster arrive, monster high five. Monster joins the dancing jive. Monster spin, monster pin. Monster peaks and monster wins. Monster swoosh, monster whoosh. Monster wax the candies loose. You see the piñata? It's a monster piñata. Monster munch and monster crunch. Monster eats a buggy lunch. Look, it's pizza with bugs on it. Yuck! Monster blow. Monster whoa. Monster watch out. Splat! Oh no. Monsters icky. Monsters sticky. Monsters dig in. They're not picky. Monster unwrap and monster clap. Monster likes his friend's new cat. Monsters bite, monsters cry. Monster wipes a teary eye. Monster pout, monsters shout. Monsters huffs and stomps about. Monsters wail, monsters tail. Monster helps Dad check the mail. Monster invited, monster delighted. Monster squeals, I'm so excited. Monster glee, monster yippee. Monster marks RSVP. Monster party! Hooray! Okay. All right. Let's read this book called My First Halloween. Look, these kids are celebrating Halloween. We made jack-o'-lanterns out of pumpkins. See, they cut the top off, they scoop out the middle, and then they make a cool picture on the pumpkin. We make black cats and ghosts and bats, owls and witches too. We decorate the house. Halloween colors are usually black and orange. And then it's time to put on costumes. Oh, look at all the kids. Look at their cool costumes. One's a ghost, one's a clown, and one's a detective. Oh, you see, one's dressed up like a dinosaur. You see? Right. We go trick-or-treating in the neighborhood. And when we get home, we open up candy. Happy Halloween! Hooray for Halloween! Who likes candy? Me! Okay, so did you guys pick up the craft, the black cat craft? Okay, so after I'm done reading, we're going to start making it. Have you guys made it already? Okay, we're gonna make it after I'm done reading. I'm gonna read one more book about Peppa Pig. Here she is. It's Peppa Pig and the Pumpkin Contest. Let's see what happens to Peppa. Today is Halloween at Peppa's school. We are going to have a pumpkin contest, says the teacher. Do you all have your pumpkins? Susie has her pumpkin. Pedro has his pumpkin. You have a pumpkin? Peppa does not have her pumpkin. It's still growing at her grandpa's house. Just remember to bring it for the contest tonight, says the teacher. All the children go home and they will be back tonight. Grandma and Grandpa drive Peppa to see her pumpkin. Is my pumpkin big? Peppa says. Oh, yes, says Grandpa. Peppa's pumpkin is huge. Whoa, cries Peppa. It's the biggest pumpkin in the whole world. Grandma and Grandpa help Peppa decorate her pumpkin. Spooky, says Peppa. Hee hee hee. Now it's time to go to the contest. Oh no! Peppa's pumpkin's too big to fit in the car. I will miss the contest, said Peppa. No, you won't, said Grandpa. We just need some help. He calls Miss Rabbit and her helicopter. Miss Rabbit uses her helicopter to lift the pumpkin. All aboard, she says. Next up, the pumpkin contest. Back at the school, the pumpkin contest has begun. The children can't wait. Is everyone here? Asks the teacher. Peppa's not here, says Daisy Dog. Oh dear, says the teacher. We will have to start the prizes without her. The prize for the best pumpkin from the market goes to Pedro. Then the children hear a sound outside. What could it be? It's Peppa's pumpkin. Wow, say the children. Am I in time for the contest, said Peppa. Oh yes, says the teacher. The prize for the best flying pumpkin goes to Peppa. Hooray, shout the kids. Hee hee hee, happy Halloween. Hooray! Okay, my friends, so if you have all of the things ready to make your black cat craft, we're going to start making it. The only thing you're going to need is a glue stick or some glue. The first thing you're going to do is take the paper plate and start gluing all of these small pieces of tissue paper onto the plate. You're going to put them all around the plate, like this. Good. I would put glue all over the plate and then start sticking on the squares. Good, perfect. It takes a while to completely cover the plate, but that's good. Good job. You can put as many as you need to cover the plate. So when you're done covering the plate, you can glue on the little ears, the little triangle black ears. And whenever you're ready, you can glue on the nose, the mouth, the eyes, and the whiskers. I'll show you my little guy. See? When I was done, I just colored in his eyes a little bit, and I made my kitty have blue eyes. You can make him whatever color you like. See? Oh, you're pasting on the ears. Good job. Wow, looking good. Okay, after the ears, you can glue on the eyes, the nose, the mouth. Looks like your black cat is coming together. Don't forget his little pink nose. Wow, look at you guys. It takes a while for the glue to dry. Wow, it looks great. Yay, good job. Excellent. Wow, I love your spooktacular black cat. Okay, let's sing our goodbye song, and then we're going to say so long, okay? Let's find, oh, here's my puppy Charlie. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Hooray! Thanks for joining us today. And remember, we're having a pumpkin walk at the library on Halloween, which is all outdoors if you want to join us. Bye.